Morning, guys. Kunal here, Bulls on Wall Street. Want to take a minute to just kind of go over the general markets. As you guys know, we've been on just like an epic rampage in the stock market since really the end of May. You know, we've come up like almost, 30% off the bottom. And there's always an old adage in the stock market, right? Sell in May and go away, meaning like the summer months tend to be a little bit slow. I don't think that's going to be the case this summer with all this coronavirus stuff going, but we are at an interesting cross section of the markets in that the easy money has probably been made in terms of the bounce. And there's no such thing as easy money in the stocks, but if you really look at the general market, we're closer to the top than we are at the bottom. And we've just come in a straight line. And you are starting to see like indices and particular names that are up like over 100%, some of them 200%. If you see like some of the like old restaurant stocks and stuff that like were really like beaten down, like things like, Eat was like $6, got to 26, like I was trading this El Dorado for a little bit, and this thing got to $5, got up to 25, so it's like that's 500% move. Penn was at $4, got up to 20, so it's like hundreds of percent move, right? So when we think about like the market, a good chunk of that kind of that oversold, over leveraged selling it's done, right? And so now we are probably going to enter a new phase of the market, which could be a little bit more range bound. It could have a little bit more volatility, but I do expect in May for the volatility to start to creep up a little bit again as that first initial powerful move has already started, right? It started a month ago. So that first initial thrust, which is always the most violent, most likely that's over. Now we need to digest and find new range and new news. And we have earnings season and things coming on, and so there's going to be some type of digestion in the markets. And so, my anticipation for, May is, for us day traders, there's no such thing as sell in May and go away, but I do anticipate that kind of volatility creeping up, and that kind of easy every day going up is going to be over for a little bit. You can see how much volatility is just decreased here. I do think this kind of TVIX and the VIX start to pick up, and we start to see a little bit more back and forth in some names. And so some things that I'm personally interested in for the coming, month. If you look here at gold miners, this is GDX. Gold miners are really kind of heating up here. We've got a big time breakout over here, over 31. We're starting to really kind of coagulate here and marinate in terms of a consolidation above that breakout level, which is really powerful. And if we start coming out of this range, I think that there should be some action in gold. If you look at some gold miners, I think this nugget looks pretty good. If you see here, and don't worry about like this kind of, it's the 3X ETF, so this always looks a little bit depressed, but you can see here, it's got a nice range building between 60 and 70. And frankly, like if you can cook over this level, I think that you're going to have I think you can have some nice action in that one. And then there's like just a handful of these other ones that I think could be pretty good. Barrick's Gold, you got a nice pattern over here. And then I think Barrick's Gold is probably going to be a good one. And then there's SVM, which is not SVM. What's the other silver we can hold on? WPM is the one. You can see here WPM's got a really nice trend on it too. So there's a couple of these kind of metal miners that this is actually silver, which is interesting. There's a couple of these metal miners I think that you want to put on your watch list. So in summary, sell in May, go away. Yeah, a little bit. The easy money's over in the market for now. There's going to be a little bit more volatility. I think we're going to get a little bit more back and forth. Do we come back and retest the lows in the market? I would be shocked due to just how far we've come. that would be probably an outlier, would take something that is a more of a surprise. But can we pull back and kind of settle into a different type of range or a different speed of ascent? I think so. Slowing down this monster run, probably in the card, maybe settling into a little bit of a range for a few weeks, definitely could be in the card. Watch gold and don't get complacent when the market starts to really rip. We get complacent, but this market is going to give us a couple double lutsies at some point where we just get surprised. And guys, trade well. As always, you guys are more than welcome to hang out with us in our Discord room and stuff. We got a great group of dudes in here, and I'm on screen sharing video all day. So guys, have a good morning. It's Monday. Smash that like button if you guys are having fun. Take care.